Did you notice the spooky thing in the last video? When I was stood here talking about the heron flying over at 10 to 4, the date stamp on the video was 3:55. Strange things go on in the Celtic valleys. Welcome back. It is May Bank holiday and I am walking up to Blaen Rhondda because you remember I saw the sign a few days ago saying that there was a fete on. So I thought, let's go and have a look what's occurring. Look how beautiful this red acer is. Stunning against the blue of the sky there. Well, that was a great little fete. Didn't stay too long because when you're filming and there's music, you have complications. But look, the sun is out. It's a beautiful day. And a bit of news about the land. That is where I am now. You've got to beat a bit of corrugated iron, can you? Love it. So this is the land, my new, I don't know, should we call it smallholding? Now, my section starts at the fence. Now it used to have chickens, not bees, chickens, turkeys, ducks. But as they've all died off, the guy didn't decide to replace them because he said the cost to feed didn't make it worth it. So it's all the way up to the corrugated iron there. Can we go down here? No, it's a bit blocked. The river's next door. In fact, we might be able to see it, shall we? Let's see if we can open this gate. There we go. Oh, a bit careful of the brambles. Go down to the river. Oh, it's nice and cool here. So let's go back in. You have to be careful of these brambles. And there's another shed down here. Now I think this is, oh look, and there's a bit of a coal frame there. I think this is the shed so all these buildings were used for chickens, but one of them has a solid floor. I think it's this one here. So maybe a good location for the shed. So like I said, it goes all the way down to the corrugated iron down here. So there used to be allotments at one point in the distant past. But again, as people have died off, so it's more than enough for me. It's a beautiful size. So say now, for example, I'll put the shed there. I'll just do a little bit at a time. No need to bust a gut. Hopefully I'll be here for years. And then here, come out and have a cup of tea by the side of the river and in the shade of the old mountain. But it's good that this cold frame is here. That's like a proper old-fashioned one. Put a few panes of glass on and it will look very nice. But I'm really pleased that this has come up and presented itself. I will start in a few days. So my initial plan is maybe, like I said, a shed at the bottom and then maybe a central path with 2 large beds on each side. I'll be able to grow every single thing that I want, and I have more than enough spare food to give to local charities or something like that. But like everything in life, it's not going to get done quickly. I'll do it very slow and very steady, and as long as I can get a patch done this year to put some runner beans in, a bit of beetroot, maybe even a squash or a shark fin melon. Shark fin melon would be very good to suppress the weeds. But it's on the flats and my knees are very grateful for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so we'll just call that 50 to make it easy. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Now, can't get to the end because of brambles, but we'll call that 65. And looking at the fact that it curves up there, I think that could actually go to 70. Right, I timed it yesterday and the house is only about 5 to 10 minute walk away. So I'm going to go there now and have a cup of tea. It's an absolutely beautiful day today. I had to come home because I was feeling a bit too hot. I went out with my winter coat on, that's why I'm sweating. Otherwise, it's a beautiful day. I was looking up on top of the mountain, and there's loads of people walking up there. But I think I'm going to stay in and do a bit of pottering. Maybe in the house, maybe in the garden. Who knows? Find out after the break. I still have this room to sort out. But it seems too much of a nice day to do it today. Right, yes, I'll keep this for a rainy day job. Anybody got any advice about what products to use to try and get rid of these marks? I'm boiling some potatoes. They could be the last ones I ever eat. I'm very much looking forward to the weekend. I am meeting up with a fitness instructor to have some advice about starting a new food and fitness regime. I'll follow exactly what he says for the first month and see how we do. So these could be the last potatoes, because I think when I briefly looked at it, sweet potatoes are better than these potatoes. Although somebody has said in the comments, I don't know if this is true, that research has shown that if you boil your potatoes and let them cool down, the sugars are not as bad if you eat cold potatoes. I don't know. I do have some potatoes here, and I will be planting them in the land. I know it's a month old. They should have been in before now. Also, at some point this week, I'm probably going to pack all this up and put it into storage till the winter. And I'm going to transplant my mint. Although that doesn't look like mint to me. Maybe I got my seed packets mixed up. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's quite nice just to have a potter without a care in the world. Just come out and smell the daffodils and the tulips. Look at these tulips. They're looking gorgeous. Although there are black clouds, so don't want to get too excited. I think it's time for a cup of tea, isn't it? I find it's best to go down backwards on the steps. Oh, there we go. So I'm having chicken tonight. Well, I'm having a Sunday lunch because it's bank holiday. It's very relaxing, I must say. I was thinking, there's been a lot of thinking going on this afternoon. I've just been on the phone to a friend from London town, having a good chat for the last hour, checking up on their illnesses and swapping notes. And he mentioned hammocks. And I thought, yes, I could get a hammock. Obviously when I've lost a bit of weight, because I think there's a weight restriction with hammocks. But my head is now full of ideas of where the shed could go. I could get a greenhouse, and the greenhouse could go by the cold frame. Lots to do, but that bit of land which I showed you doesn't feel overwhelming. It just feels like a normal garden. You can pop down, do a potter of the afternoon once I've done all my chores in the morning. Oh, that reminds me, tomorrow morning I have a Waitrose order coming, which is also going to include a lot of my healthy foods, because I have ignored over the last few weeks since my birthday my non-alcoholic fatty liver. I've been eating all the wrong things, because this fatty liver, it's all to do with the sugars and what happens to the food once you've eaten it and what sort of sugar it turns it into. And I sat down and had a think today, and all the food I've been eating has been the wrong ones. So I've put in an order, and that will turn up tomorrow. So no doubt I'll do a bit of filming. Also, I don't want to call this new bit of land an allotment, because it'll be more than that. I think my days of being on allotment sites are now dead and gone, so it's time to bury that chapter and move on. So I think we will refer to the land as the smallholding. No, it wasn't that. The homestead. Because I looked online, I did a load of research about what is the difference between smallholding and homestead. And for what I want to do, homestead seems a better word. So we'll have the house, the garden, and the homestead. Also, I want to try and get out and do a bit of walking. I want to get up quite early in the morning, around about 4 o'clock. Today would have been a perfect day because it was such a nice day today. But the weather is due to get better in Wales over the coming week, so hopefully I'll be able to get out, do a bit of walking. I'm not going to go mad with this new homestead. Take it slow, take it steady, and it'll all fall into place in time. It's just a pity that my shed wasn't coming this week, because I could have had it delivered to the homestead rather than the old allotment. So I still need to go down the allotment and work out how to move the shed. But I think I've got a plan for it. I also need to go and collect my cameras, because I had these security cameras there. Not because I thought anybody was going to pinch stuff. It was more to have a look at what the weather was before I went down there. Because when you're in a valley, the weather can be completely different from the top end compared to the middle, or even compared to the bottom end. So I'll bring these cameras home and I'll put them down on the homestead so I can have a quick little look, see what's going on, see where the foxes are coming in and out of, so I can block up the holes to stop them coming to scratch my produce. Whereas in Wales, the foxes would just be in the garden. They would just be there. Whereas in Wales, you never see a fox. You could occasionally hear one in the middle of the night. But the guy who had this land before me said he had a turkey. And just before Christmas, at the time when he should have been harvesting the turkey, a fox came in and decided to have it. But yes, looking forward to Daze being sat either outside my shed or sat down by the river. I might try and see if I can remove some of that fence. $4 and all's well. So I might see if I can remove some of that fence so I can be sat either in my shed or outside my shed and I can look out onto the river. I was thinking it'd be quite good if I could put the shed in such a way and put a new window in. So I've got 3 windows in the front, but if I put a window in on the side, I can then look out onto the river and put a desk, a bit like Dylan Thomas's boathouse. The mind is full of ideas and the pockets are thin, but we'll get something done. Anyway, I'm rambling on now, so I'm going to make a bit of dinner. Obviously have a nice cup of tea with it at some point this week. I need to sort out the shelves. I just seem to have accumulated a load of stuff, even though I've only been here for a few months. Every time I stand here and have a think, I feel as if I'm going to have my picture taken, like in one of those photo booths. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. So from me until then, bye for now.